Hello, hello, and welcome to my daily training. It is Friday, the end of our week. My name is Lindsay Radzik, and I am a Director of Field Leadership with Living to Be. And I'm so excited. Today is Friday. I've got so many great things happening personally and then also professionally with Living to Be. We have so many new affiliates that are getting started and starting to sponsor their first affiliate. So it's all very, very, very exciting. I want to talk a little bit more about kind of what I touched on yesterday, which was the importance of following up, why we don't follow up and why we should. Following up is so important. And I think about it this way, and this brings a lot of ease to me too when I start to overthink the process. My doctors follow up with me. They send me reminders, haven't seen you in a while, or, your annual checkup. Your dentist will send you a reminder. Teachers send home reminders for my kids all the time. This is what we have going on because life is so busy, and it's, we are not perfect robotic creatures that just can remember it all the time. And so I believe that it is, in our better judgment to continue to follow up with people until we get that solid, no, I'm not interested. And even when that happens, we know that it's just a timing thing. I know personally, I've said no so many times to having a home-based business. I've said no so many times to getting started on my own personal health and wellness journey. And it's just because I wasn't ready. The timing wasn't right. So I like to keep a little, or actually a bigger calendar in place. And so when I talk with people and I kind of find out where they're at, I can place them on my calendar within the next week, coming weeks, coming months, and so on, depending on where they're at with their personal journey. So I want to go in today a little bit about closing because it is the end of our weekly cycle here. And all of the activity and conversations that we've had throughout this week, today is the perfect day to reach back out and get people started the right way. And that's what closing is really about. Closing isn't about getting a sale. It is and it isn't. It is, but it means so much more because it's not just, let me close this sale and move on. It's let me get this person started the right way so they can benefit in all the ways that they really want to benefit. And so when I have these conversations and I'm, calling people and talking with them, I set it up. A lot of us, we hesitate to get people on the phone, or we have a hard time getting people on the phone. And it's really just about your approach. I let everyone know, listen, let's just have a quick consult. I want to ask you a few questions, and then you can ask me a few questions, and we'll figure out if this is something for you or not. There's no pressure there. I'm not like, let me call you so I can talk you into what I have because it's so amazing. It is, but it's all about having that conversation with them to figure out if this is something that they could truly benefit from. What else? So let's get them started the right way. Let's set up that consultation and have that quick phone call. You can talk with them personally and just ask some questions, maybe get to know a little bit about them and what they're most interested in. Or you can use this opportunity to do a three-way call with one of our product experts, one of our business experts, or maybe just somebody that that has a great testimonial that they could share with this prospect. Now, when you are on the phone with them, the easiest transition for a close is after you've answered all of their questions and given them the information that they're looking for. You ask them, hey, since we're both on the phone right now and we're free, why don't we just take a few minutes and get you started? Simple, right? We're both on the phone, or we're all on the phone, and we're free. Why don't we just take a few minutes and get you started? Now, if they say yes, okay, awesome. Then you transition to getting, all of their information and input it into the system and getting them started the right way. If they say no, they're not ready, find out why. Ask them. Say, okay, what more do you need to know to get started? Or where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, I want to understand your timeline here. And for some people, it's payday. For others, it's they have to talk it over with a spouse or a loved one. Other people just need to be a little bit more mentally prepared. And here's the thing. You don't want to, I mean, a little push is okay, but you don't want to get somebody started who's not ready because they won't be successful. Their commitment level isn't there, and you're not setting them up for success. So we want to set everybody else, we want to set everybody up for success here at Living to Be. So asking those questions is so important. What more do you need to know to get started? Well, I would like to look at the website a little bit, or I want to look at the pricing, or I want to talk with so-and-so. Okay, perfect. Listen, I know what this can do for you, okay? And so I'm really excited to get you started the right way, but you need to be ready. You need to be ready to get started. I'm just going to mute real quick here because we had a couple people on mute. Okay. I know what this can do for you, and so I'm excited to get you started, but you have to be ready. And so I need to make sure that I'm giving you everything that you need to get you to that point. And, I'm going to send you the website, and, you're going to talk with your spouse this evening. So how about I follow up with you tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock? Pinpoint a time, maintain control, because here's the thing, you have a schedule, they have a schedule, and you can find somewhere to meet them in the middle where you guys can follow up and make that happen. And also, when you take control of the conversation like that, it makes people feel more comfortable and confident with, putting that trust in you, with you getting them started the right way. Okay. So following up, super, super important. Closing is about getting people started the right way. And another thing too, we have these 30-day supplies of the Unleashed and the Inspired, and then we have all of our amazing timeless skincare products. People don't know what they don't know. So if you don't share, they don't know. And maybe somebody is just looking to get started with our Unleashed and Inspired. That's awesome. Get them all set up, the pricing and everything, but don't forget to mention what else we have to offer here with Living to Be. Don't forget to mention that timeless skincare, and maybe they're coming in for, one of our timeless products that Instant Smooth is going crazy, and the Replenish, and oh my gosh, like the feedback I'm getting is just super exciting. And don't hesitate to say, I'm going to get you started with, what you reached out to me for, but before I process your order, I just want to let you know about these other things that we have available. Would this be something that you'd be interested in? If you don't ask, they don't know, or if you don't mention it, they don't know. So always be willing to put it out there, and just follow up today, guys. Have an amazing Friday. We have our momentum call at noon Eastern, and, just push yourself. Be willing to step outside your comfort zone, knowing that what you do today could change everything for you. Could change everything for your business. The activity that you do today could be you reaching out to 5 people, 10 people, 50 people. Whatever it is that you are looking to achieve, you have to match that activity, okay? And run for diamond. You guys have an amazing Friday. You know where to find me if you need me.